So this is the main menu for the game, which is pretty neat. I think it took me a while to do this. I'm just gonna let it play out here. You may notice there's Harlan and Wolf in the background, or Samson and Goliath, whatever they're called, big yellow cranes, Northern Iron, you. So this will go all the way over to the right here in 1 second, just to show this off. Back into the black, and then it will loop from here, so we go back to the beginning, which took me a little bit actually to do, but I think has a pretty neat effect. Yep, there they are. Yeah, new game, a little transition there with a black slide. So this is the game. You can see it's a standard 2D side-scroller affair. You can move left and right with the arrow keys. WSD, you can see it's a bit unfinished there in the background, but I've got like smoke effects and stuff. So these blue doors were to test saving. You can interact with the objects, like little images pop up. So this was just me testing, you know, if you interact with an object, it'll delete that little blue door, and then if I reload the game, it'll be disappeared. The red door was just to turn it back on and off again for testing. And this little transition was to simulate like going through doors and stuff. You can pick up objects there. You can see in the bottom right little pop-ups saying like pick up rusty key, and there's info and images whenever you actually use it that fade in and out and stuff. So if you press tab, the inventory will pop up. So there's the rusty key. You can use it with a clicking or E or whatever you want. That'll put it in your held item, and then if you use it on like doors or something, it might try and open the door, depending. That was the kind of the idea. Yeah, there's another. I know it's me testing some more stuff. You can pick up a cat there object. That's broken. I've no idea what the hell that was, to be honest. Let me skip ahead a wee second. So if you pick up all those other objects, specific, incorrect item, and then incorrect item. Oh, and here's me talking to people. So you know, there's a dialogue system. Text appears letter by letter, one by one. You can press E to skip or make the text go faster and continue. You'll see in this next example here, the guy speaks, but when he says like go away, it appears like really slowly letter by letter, so I could control the speed and stuff. That was neat, I think. Let's see, what else? I think not in this version, but in another version, because this is an earlier build. Like I had like dialogue choices, and whenever you talk to guys multiple times, different dialogue would appear. Like it would, you know, it would remember that you spoke to him before, stuff like that. I think you can talk to that other guy. So see, it says talk to janitor in the bottom left, or bottom right rather. Like those little helper things fade in the bottom right to help you know what you're doing. Also, like you can hear maybe on the when you're walking around, you're either doing concrete noises on the ground or you're doing water splashes. That was me testing out, like, oh, if the player walks over this thing, it'll make a water splash sound, or it'll make a what do you call it, concrete sound. Just skipped ahead again because you can see that grey door there, right? So that's the actual lock door, and you can use your inventory on it. So like if you use the wrong key, the specific wrong key, it'll say this really won't work. But if you use any other of the wrong objects, like the wrong key or the cat, it'll just say this won't work. So like I could make custom animations. You can see in the bottom right there it says like use cat on door and use wrong item on door and stuff. Yep, so that's the actual right item, and that makes the door disappear. So, you know, I was testing all that stuff out, so it was like a whole little system. I think it ended up decent enough. Just like a 2D side-scrolly point and clicky type deal, except you use the arrow keys and you E, stuff like that. That's it, basically. There's not much more to it.